meantime until this starts. So according to this, we should be live on Twitter already, which seems like that's the case.
Yeah.
And you can see the stream nice. And then we're gonna tweet, we are live. Do you know how can I get the link to my stream? Maybe I can
To
click in
the
here.
Twitter stream?
Oh, broadcasts. Okay, so I can copy this URL, I think. Okay, nice. And then I can come here and say, we are live with Matthias Pan, 26, Daggerizing the world. Daggerizing the world. Daggerizing the world. Today, we'll focus on adding support, adding container D.
We have 9 people join on Twitter.
9 already? To Pixie. I think that's clickbait, probably. Pixie News CDBug project. Join us and ask any questions about Dagger you may have. Okay, so welcome again, everyone. So this is going to be a chill Friday stream. As always, Matthias and myself, we basically pick projects to Daggerize, which means seeing if Dagger is actually a good fit to improve the project CI/CD pipelines initially. On the past week, we have started Daggerizing a project which Ivan or Ivan, I don't know where his name is from, has sent us, which is called CDebug, which is a tool that allows you to debug containers on different runtimes. So you can debug containers on Containerd, Docker, and Kubernetes initially, I believe. I don't think he has support for Colima already. It's only those 3, as far as I know. So we can actually check this because in the end-to-end tests, as you can see on my screen.
Oh, yes. Actually, we're seeing the intro.
Oh, you're seeing the intro. Sorry. Yeah. So if we switch to my screen now,
you
are going to see that I'm sharing my CDebug GitHub page. Yep. Yes, I was saying CDebug has support for Containerd, Docker, Kubernetes, and nerdctl, which is basically Containerd under the hood. Nice. And this is Ivan's profile. So yeah, we basically started Daggerizing this. We opened the PR. I can show the PR really quick. Let me see. Yeah, there's no messages in the chat, and we have like a merge. Actually, Ivan was very kind of merging the PR, and the PR basically what it did is I can go through it very quickly. We added a GitHub action that actually runs the tests, which is nice. And then we added like a Dagger module in the CI folder that performs like a build and test. This is all Dagger's code. And then the pipeline itself is this main.go file, which Ivan already started in the past, but we changed the approach that he was following, where he was actually forwarding his Docker and Containerd sockets into the container to actually test things. But in this case, we decided to go with services, which is like a Dagger construct that allows you to run, like on-the-side services to basically test your applications, like dependencies. Like if you have a database or if you have like a microservice that you want to start, Dagger gives you the ability to like spawn it as a service and then test things against that. So as you can see here, we only initially started Daggerizing the Docker executor for CDebug. So, and we added this test Docker exec function, which as you can see here, the gist about this is that we start this Docker service, which basically uses the official Docker image, which should be somewhere around here, the Docker DIND image. We expose a port, and then we set up the entry point and the privilege capabilities that this container requires. And then we start the Go container. Then we attach, where's the service binding here? We attach the Docker service to that Go container, and then we build the application, and then we run the tests somewhere. Where do we run the tests, Mati? here at the very end. So we do like go test, and then we only test the Docker executor in this case, because that is the executor that we were basically implementing tests for. I guess that's pretty much it. I don't know, Matti, if there's anything you want to add before going straight into the mix.
No, I think we should just go to it. I'm going to increase the video quality a little bit.
Okay.
By operating the stream because it doesn't look so good.
Okay, you can try maybe
screen.
full HD, like 180, 1920 times 180, sorry.
No, I mean your like the transfer on the tool that we're using, because the like
okay, cool.
Your screen in OBS doesn't look so good. I'm not watching at the stream actually, so it's not great. But yeah, we can just move on. And
yeah, the stream doesn't look that good either. So if there's a way, maybe I think improving the quality might help, Andy, like switching from 1280 720 to like 1920, like full HD might be able to help.
Yeah, I think we're gonna have to stop the stream and restart it. So I can do that if you want.
That's a good one. What should we do, team? Should we? Let me see how it looks. Let's open a file. Because since I have like a bigger font, maybe that's okay for now. Yeah, should be okay. I'm looking at the stream and it looks like it's okay.
Okay.
Let's continue this way, and if someone complains in chat, I guess we can fix it. Sorry for the quality. We are in Latin America and the connectivity is not the best one here, so we try to do our best. Okay.
And we stream from Linux, by the way.
And we're also using Linux that adds this like mix to the whole thing. So as I was mentioning, we have this test Docker function that basically describes what I mentioned before regarding mounting things and executing the Go tests. I guess the obvious thing to do now is going to be creating another function.
Actually, you should go to the main branch and pull the latest changes. It is no longer test Docker. Remember that we did the refactor of.
I already have the latest changes.
Didn't we do
this
test
is
exec? Yeah.
Oh, because wait, but I'm on the feature Daggerize, which is the old branch that we were working on. Let me see. Let me go to main maybe.
Yeah.
So git check out main. I'm gonna pull the changes. Okay.
Upstream. You need to pull upstream.
Oh, that's why.
So not our fork. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Do I have a convenience command to like do this actually in GitHub, like gh?
Oh, I don't know.
Upstream. Oh, I need to add the upstream manually. Okay.
Remote maybe. Yeah, I can send the command if you want.
No, no worries. No, I can get it. So let's go to cdbug. I'm actually on the main repo here. Okay, yeah, Matthias basically sent me this, but I'm not gonna switch to Discord just in case. So I'm gonna.
Okay.
I don't know what Discord is gonna see. People are gonna be able to see, some internal company things. So let me copy this and then copy this. Yeah, and then I can say git remote add upstream this, and then git pull rebase upstream main. So we should be good now. Yeah, nice. Okay, and then we're gonna create a new branch, which is called git checkout -b feed Daggerize ctr. Okay, nice. And then main.go. Before jumping into this, so it's called test. Okay, test. Yeah, you're right. Test exec, not test Docker. Yeah. One important thing before starting this is that for the new ones, we basically released the new version of Dagger today. So if you do Dagger version, there's a 0.12, which you briefly saw it there. So let's do progress plane. So you can see maybe that's a bug because it gets hidden. So there's a new Dagger V012, and there's a blog post. If you go to blog Dagger.io, maybe no Dagger.io blog. There's a blog post here around the features that 012 actually is bringing. I would definitely encourage you to actually go and check this out. There's a bunch of like work and amazing things here that we added. I think the summary is that this release was mostly focused on improving stability and polishing a lot of things that we got feedback about. So
Hmm.
for newcomers to Dagger, basically on the past, I don't know, 6 months, 7 months, we have been focusing very, very deeply on shipping new features like functions, traces, Daggerverse, modules, and all that. So this release particularly, which has been cooking since, I don't know, 1 month and a half or something, has been particularly focused on performance, stability, and basically UX. So yeah, there's a list of like, there are some new features, by the way, like interactive debugging and things like that, but I would definitely encourage you to actually go through this because there's a bunch of new stuff as well as breaking changes. So if you are already a Dagger user, yeah, I would definitely recommend you to actually go through this blog post.
Hmm.
Okay, going back to our task. Okay, so we have some Twitter messages. Okay, nice. Look, Mati, Arielito actually tweeted something here.
Yeah.
Um, so we have the test exec. So I guess like following the rule, we rule of thumb rule. Okay, nice. Uh,
Yeah.
I'm gonna
So
basically copy this, and then
no,
I'm
no.
gonna create a new function.
Actually, that's not the one that we want to copy. The one that we want to copy
Oh,
is
this one.
the Docker exec. Yeah.
Test
So,
Docker exec. Yeah.
like container debug has a few functionalities, and what we ended up deciding is that we should split by functionality first and by tool later. So we have a top level functionality that we're testing, exec, and then a tool that implements that functionality. So you're going to have like a top level test exec that's going to call out to test Docker exec, test container D exec, test Kubernetes exec, and so
Yeah.
forth. Um, so yeah, today we're going to
So
focus on
okay,
test container D exec. And then in the
container
future,
D.
once we have all the
Ooh.
tools implemented for this particular functionality, we will add the other ones. Yeah.
Test container D. Container D exec. Okay. Okay. So what are we gonna do now? Unreachable code. This makes sense. So we didn't remove that. So now, if we go to the container D cdebug tests here, we go to CI. Sorry, we go to end to end, and then exec container D test. Uh, okay, so this was still using
Can you
sudo
zoom in
as
just a little bit?
yeah. Sorry, so this was
That
using
that's good. Yeah.
sudo as we mentioned on the past stream
Yeah.
that we need to remove,
Mm-hmm.
and then basically this is using cdebug, right? Which I would assume cdebug is of course using the CTR binary probably. So if we go to I don't know container D, uh, this one exec container D. This one is gonna probably use where's the where's the binary? Where's the binary?
Does it need to use the binary, or can it simply use like the library?
So
I think it's using the
I would
SDK.
let's see.
I
I
saw a
would
few
assume
like new container and stuff like that there.
yeah, but it wasn't using the same thing for Docker. So if he could have used the same thing in Docker, right? The library, but he didn't use it. So I'm assuming that this probably requires CTR. Uh, but here he uses a client,
Yeah.
which I think this is a new. So let's look at the Docker exec. So this is like a yeah like a new Docker client. Okay. So this is not using the Docker CLI at all, basically.
I don't think we installed the Docker CLI in the test that we did. I think it was just the socket.
Didn't we copy the Docker CLI on the cdbug container? Oh,
Oh,
you're
we
right.
did. True.
No,
We
where?
did copy it.
Oh, here.
Line 81. Yeah. I can't remember why. Did it use like Docker run or something?
Let's run these tests and make sure if it uses it or not. So we can do Dagger -m
Do you want to
CI
comment out the with file to
functions.
see if like it fails?
Yeah, first I want to see them pass, and then I'm going to comment that to see what happens.
Hmm.
Okay, so this is basically.
Oh, maybe it uses it to like start up a container, like do a Docker
Develop?
run, basically.
To start up what? Sorry.
To like, if he's testing functionality for a Docker container, so he needs like Docker CLI to run a Docker container. I mean, he could use the SDK actually to run it, not necessarily using this. But
Yeah. Why am I? Do you know why am I getting this, Mati? So I'm
did
not being
you do
able
Dagger develop?
to.
Oh, you did. Okay.
Yeah, I'm doing Dagger develop.
Container. Because
Main.
in version 12, we no longer have the alias, so you have to do Dagger dot.
Oh, okay, so we'll remove the alias for that. Okay, that's
We did.
quite a breaking change. Okay,
Yeah.
so here instead of like directory. Okay.
That
Oh
needs
man.
to be Dagger dot directory, and you need to be careful with the auto import.
Yeah. So why? How can I make this fail? Basically, I actually. Why is it this compiling? Because there's a oh, we committed a generated file.
Uh, we did a Dagger in. I mean, the module already existed, so maybe it was committed. I'm not sure,
So
but
let me
that
remove
shouldn't matter, right? It should
go.
just
No, because I
regenerate
want to
everything.
see my editor failing basically. But
Oh, I see what
because
you
I
mean.
want to
Yeah,
see what to fix. So I'm gonna
yeah,
remove the
that
gen
makes
go
sense.
and then the
Yeah,
internal, and then I'm gonna restart the LSP. And if I do develop, this should fail again. Okay. And why my vi ci main.go? Okay, now okay. So this is failing. So I need to add Dagger here. And do I need to? I don't think I need to import this, right?
you do. Yeah.
Dagger.io Dagger. So
Oh
no, I
no no no
shouldn't.
no.
No.
You need to import like the name of this module slash like internal or whatever. Yeah.
Oh, from the
So
internal
open the
thing.
Go mod.
Okay.
So the module is called cdebug, and we need to import github.com/exemu/cdebug slash. Wait, is this
Internal.
a Go module for the
No.
Yeah, there we go.
This is
That
the
one.
CI.
Yeah. So yeah, basically Dagger/CI/Dagger, I think.
So this is something weird because
I
I don't know
think.
if we thought about this. The problem is that I can't really import anything before the code compiles because I can't even do a Dagger develop. So the Dagger develop fails, but it doesn't generate anything. So it didn't generate the Dagger gen.go or the internal. So I can't really import anything because the Dagger develop fails.
It fails
And it fails because of this, right? Because I don't have the right
because it's missing the.
types.
Yeah, that's a good point. So the upgrade path is a little bit.
It's very painful, actually. Okay,
Yeah, a
so
bit painful.
let's replace directory with Dagger directory, and let's replace the same thing container with Dagger container, and this is the pain. And let's replace cache volume
Cache volume.
with cache volume, and then that's it, right?
Mm-hmm.
Cache volume. Wow, wait. Okay, cache volume. Oh, because it's
Oh, stack though. So
yeah, this DAG cache volume should be okay, I believe, right?
yeah, it should exist.
Okay, let's see. Let's save this. Let's do another
Yeah,
develop.
actually, remove the Dagger dependency in line 21.
Let's do a develop now to see why it complains. Yeah, again. Okay, why? Container. Why? I think I fixed this.
Is it saved?
Yeah, it is saved on line 11. What? Which
What?
main.go is that referring to?
Oh wait, you're doing Dagger develop. Oh yeah, it's module CI.
No, but I'm doing like MCI.
Yeah, the dash M. Yeah, that's fine.
Which this may not go? No. Yeah, this can't be.
No.
Why is it like line
Is it
11?
actually
It says.
saved? Like.
Yeah, it is saved.
Yeah. Okay.
So I can actually quit and then open again. And as you can see, I have the Dagger directory.
Line
But
11.
it is saying something around line 11. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oops. What did it do?
Okay. Okay.
Okay, I think I'm gonna have to do something that I really don't want to do. But
can you go
I'm
to
just
the
gonna
go mod of the CI?
Yeah, here.
Is Dagger.io/Dagger somewhere there? No, right?
No.
Okay.
Okay, I guess I'm gonna have to. So I'm gonna have to move this file and maybe create the module again, which is very painful. But yeah. So let's do that. Let's. Man, I really hate doing this. Let's move. Let's do this. Oh, oops, sorry. Let's go to main.go and what's the name of the module? CI, right?
Yeah, CI.
So let's remove everything. Let's leave a single function. And then we're gonna do this. And then I'm gonna do this. I hate doing this, but it's the way it is. And then let's do a develop now to see what it says. Why? Okay, let me just
do NLS in CI. Can you just nuke the entire internal directory?
There's nothing in CI. Like if I go to CI here, you see there's like these files only.
I see. Okay.
So let's do the following. Let's go back.
That's odd.
I'm gonna rename CI.
Some kind of incorrect caching, maybe?
I don't know. So let's do a Dagger init -m CI. And then the name of the module is CI, I believe, right?
Yep, CI.
Yeah. CI. What did I miss? Sorry, it's Dagger-m CI. Or -- name CI. Oh, forgot init CI.
Why -m? Are you trying to initialize a new one?
Yes, in that. Oh,
so
because
init SDK go. Yeah.
SDK go name CI and then CI. Okay. Sorry, my bad. Forgot the syntax for this.
I don't know why it says line 11. If that's
yeah,
not even the generated code.
It's like a GPT kind of thing, probably. I don't know.
That's very interesting.
Okay, seems to be pulling something. Let's see. It's gonna take a bit, so I can actually increase the verbosity. So okay, so it's downloading. Yeah, dependencies generating. Okay, so it finished.
Nice.
Initialize module CI in CI. Okay, that's what I need. So if I go to CI now here, I have a Dagger folder. Why? That's because I forgot the source thing.
Yeah.
Okay, let's do it again. Now it's gonna be fast because source dot. Okay. I thought. Why?
It's not dot. It's source CI as well, right?
Oh, you're right. Source CI. Dagger init name CI source CI. Okay, nice.
Yeah.
Okay, now we have what we
There you
need.
go.
So we have the main.go, the Daggerizing.go. So if we go to main.go now, we're gonna see that, yeah, we are importing the internal thing. Okay, perfect. So now we
Interesting
should be
that
able.
it uses like. Can you see? Can you see the Go mod?
Yeah. The go that one. Why? Oh, I don't have a go.mod here anymore. Oh,
Okay, I think that's why it was failing.
Did it merge my go mod to the?
I think
No,
so.
this is. See, yeah. So it modified
Yeah,
the.
the top level one.
Yeah, so that's wrong.
And I think
This
that's
is
why it wasn't
another thing that
working,
we are
like the
fixing.
Dagger develop.
No, but it shouldn't do this. I really don't want it to do this. It shouldn't modify the top level projects go mod. So let's.
Yeah.
Man, this is not good.
But
So let's do a
you
git
ran
restore.
Dagger in it in a folder that had a Go
Yeah,
mod
that's why.
there.
That's why. Yeah.
So we should
Git
what we
restore.
should be
Go.
doing is creating a new folder, CDing
Yes.
into there, and then doing like
Yeah.
a
Exactly.
mod in it
Which
there.
I think we are changing the go.mod thing, but it didn't cut it to the 0.12 release. Okay.
Oh, okay.
RM,
Okay.
RFCI, and then make dir CI. We go to CI, and then we do here Dagger init, SDK go, name CI, source dot. Okay, now I have the go.mod. Why I don't have the go.mod here? And it modified the go.mod at the top.
Did you like remove clean the Git directory before?
What Git directory?
So the go.mod was already modified, right?
No, I restored it.
You restored it. Okay. Okay.
Yeah, so if I restore,
Okay.
I do like git restore. This is weird because it didn't happen in 0.11. So if I do git restore this and this, right, and then I remove CI. Okay. And then I do another init again. Am I missing something? No. So we have the source, the name, the SDK, and then the path is optional, which we don't need because it's the current folder, right? So I'm going to do this, right? So it's go CI source, and then see it modifies the project's go.mod and go.sum, which is not what I want.
Yeah, I just tested it locally and it did that same thing.
Yep. I'm wondering why. How come this worked before, Mati? On 0.11.9, maybe something changed there.
Yeah, I don't think we did that before. I don't think we traversed backwards to see if like there was a go mod somewhere in the.
Yeah, you're right, because before Ivan already created this for us, so that's why. So this was already present before. I see. So let's do the following. Let's create a new project. This is gonna suck really. So I'm gonna go to temp, and then I'm gonna create foo. I'm gonna go to foo. Okay, I already have foo as always. What? Okay, foo is a bar, and then I'm gonna do a Dagger init here. Name CI source dot. Okay, I'm gonna have everything I need here. Okay, and now I'm gonna go here, and then I'm gonna say rm star rm git attributes and git ignore, and then I'm gonna copy. I can basically say
just move, yeah.
But is it called CI here? No. So I'm gonna move temp bar star here. Okay, and then I need also the dot star. Okay. Finally, after fighting with this a lot, if I do Dagger functions, this is going to list the the functions. But now what I'm going to do is I'm going to copy from CIO the Dagger.json. and the main.go. Okay, and then if I do functions
Dagger
again,
develop first.
yeah, this makes sense.
Okay, wait.
Dagger. Oh, line 11. Why?
Could you open up the Dagger JSON?
Oops.
What if you put B12 there and run Dagger develop again?
Same thing.
No. Okay. Why?
So let me import the, if I save this, it should import the internal package, right? So if I, because I already have the internal folder, so if I do
Yeah.
main.go, and then I import Dagger, weird, it's not,
That's the right one.
but shouldn't this import the, okay. Anyhow,
No, because we already have the local module after you copy it.
Okay, and this is Dagger, I would assume as well. And this is Dagger. Okay. Why that? Okay, because I didn't. Yeah, since I couldn't do the develop, it's not going to install Go. That's fine.
Yeah.
Why this one doesn't work? Oh,
Can you
the
try it
Go
again?
reduction is the same thing. The develop, you mean?
Maybe. Can you try it again? Maybe the error is like incorrect, but it's actually retry.
No, same thing.
How about you delete the engine entirely?
What do you mean the engine?
The Dagger engine, like stop it.
I don't think that's gonna be. I don't
The
think that's gonna
classical
be
IT
the thing.
support advice.
Let's try, but I don't think that's gonna change anything. Let me make sure that I don't have a Dagger engine. No. I'm gonna remove the 012. And I'm gonna do Dagger develop again. Let's see what happens. No questions in the chat in the meantime.
Here it was going super fast. That's why I suggested the as module before was going extremely quick, even though we were changing the code and we should be retriggering a code gen. So I don't know what kind of maybe the Go mod cache was the thing.
No, but now it's downloading packages, and that's why it's taking a lot of time now.
Oh, I see. Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
No, you know what I'm gonna do? I think I'm gonna basically start from scratch. Basically, copy, see the same thing. So yeah, man, this is really ugly, but yeah, I really want to make progress here.
0.12 compatible with with previous modules? Because maybe the problem is the Go module that we're using and not our own.
That actually makes sense. Maybe it's complaining because of the Go, but
yeah, because previously it was working fine.
That's Dagger.io. I think it should be compatible with all modules. Let me see. Backwards compatibility system to make upgrades easier. Compatibility mode, where choosing compatibility mode, any feature that improves so how do we do this? If you're interested in code changes, okay, but how do I do it? Okay, I don't know. Nice. Oh, sorry, I have a call, Mati. Can you continue for a minute? I need to take this one.
Yeah, no problem.
Let's take it over.
Yeah. Let me just go to my screen.
Mute myself. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Okay, so I was trying basically to reproduce the same thing. If the actual problem is like the Go module, the install of the Go module itself, then if I copy over all the components that we have from the CI old, so I'm going to do like CI old main.go and just copy over all of this and go back to like CI and then main.go, go here and then just delete all of this. I'm going to need to do the same thing that he did, where we change directory with Dagger directory. We change container with
Sorry, I'm back.
Dagger.container, right? And we changed this shouldn't be here. Yeah, that's good. That's good.
So let me help you.
This should be like as well Dagger, but it won't. Yeah. So basically, what I'm trying to see is if this is actually the problem. So I'm going to do this. I'm going to return nil. This should compile just fine. The test docker exec is going to do dag go from version. Yeah. Okay. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go into CI. I'm going to do a Dagger install of Alex's module. So I'm going to do Daggerverse go, and then let's see what that does. Maybe the module needs to be reinstalled, and it cannot be reused in the same. I don't know.
That's what I was
Would be
assuming as
odd,
well.
but yeah. Okay, so
We'll
it just
see.
installed it just fine. I'm going to LSP restart. Let's see if it picks it up. If I go to go, this actually shouldn't be there. This is
That's the
okay. This is okay. Yep. Source, and then this is expecting Dagger, and then this should actually be the internal one. So I want CI internal Dagger. Problem is, the problem is, okay, do you want to go back to your screen, or should I do the entire setup again? Like do it outside and then bring it back? I can do that real quick. It's not a problem.
No, we can go back to my screen. I'm back already, Mati.
Okay, yeah. So what I was going to try, you can try it now. So we're looking at your screen.
So let me bring
try
back.
to Dagger install, like remove the dependencies from the Dagger JSON, and then Dagger install the Go module again, and let's see if that does something different. It shouldn't, but maybe.
Let me.
Yeah. So
let
open
me copy
the Dagger JSON.
Oh, I moved everything from so I don't have this anymore here, I would assume. Okay, so I need to do any init again in the
Wait.
because I removed everything from here as well.
Oh.
I can move it. I can move like this here and then this. Okay, so I'm in a clean module that should work now.
Okay, now do a exactly.
Like the
develop
install?
and then do a Dagger install of Vito Daggerverse Go.
No, so okay, so the module Alex module is CI old. What?
It's a Vito Daggerverse Go.
But I have it here, right? CI old.
Dagger.json.
Dagger.json. Yeah. Okay, so this one.
That one, but do not add the commit SHA. Let's see what it picks.
But I want to use the same one, right?
I mean, if there's a newer version,
that's fine.
Updated it to the latest.
Yeah, but I want to keep using the same one that we were using just for the sake of. Okay, let's see. Same thing.
Yeah, I think it needs to be refreshed.
So
like
this is what basically breaks the whole thing. So we are incompatible with the modules.
Let me see if his module was like republished recently. Let's look for Vito, and then we have Go.
Okay, so this was the reason why it was failing. So now we understand.
So the last update, not really. The last update was 2024, like April.
So maybe this is like a super old module that, I don't know, let's try. You tried without the hash, without the SHA, and it works, right?
Yeah, it works just fine.
Yeah, so maybe I'm using a version that had like
and it didn't use that
engine.
commit SHA. It used a different one.
Okay.
Which is different than the one that's published in the Daggerverse. So we might have a few things to fix when the stream is done.
Go. I think it's Golang, right? So Golang.
So yeah, he updated it 2 days ago.
Okay.
And maybe.
Oh, so the one that I used on the stream is the one that actually has a tag. So he didn't tag a new one. That's why this is the one that shows on the stream. The last one that he tagged. So this is the commit that I was using before.
So 2 days ago, Justin pushed a a commit to his like um to Alex's
Yeah,
module,
this one, Daggerizing. Yeah,
and yeah, and you can see what the commit is, and he's basically pinning the engine version. So maybe the problem is related to the engine version value. Maybe that's because it's a bit odd what we had there. Like there was a
yeah.
commit SHA before,
So
and
what
there's
is
a proper version
the?
now.
Let
Uh,
me see which engine version was. Oh, so it's a pinned engine version. Okay, I see.
exactly with like that commit SHA. Maybe the compatibility mode
Yeah,
that he's referring to doesn't work with commit SHAs, and that's why he pushed that fix. I don't think any user is going to be pinning like an engine version with a commit SHA. We have to keep in mind that Alex is like a power user because he literally develops the engine.
yeah,
Um, so my guess is that it's around that. We can try see if we can reproduce it with another module, but I'm pretty sure it's not going to work because I just did a Dagger install of one of my own modules and it worked just fine. And I'm not pinning by commit SHA. So
okay. No, no worries.
yeah,
So we are okay. So let's copy back the main.go now. Dagger.json, not Dagger.json, only the main.go, right?
yeah, just do a plain Dagger install from. Oh, you
Yeah,
already
that's
did.
fine.
Okay, great.
Okay, so now I should be able to do Dagger develop. Yeah, so we just lost like 20 something minutes on a very dumb thing. So
Well,
it
but this is
wasn't
develop
Dagger's fault.
time,
Yeah,
so debugging is just a part of what we do. If not,
yeah.
then we
Okay,
are
so
really going to be replaced by AI.
so Dagger develop finished. As you can see now, we have this amazing Dagger Cloud URL that you can actually share. I'm going to browse this, and this is going to basically take me to Dagger Cloud. This is part of 012. Uh, I'm going to also, and
You
then
can see
it's
that
not found.
Marcos is like our salesman, and he gets commissions if you pay to the cloud. So, uh,
Oh, I
you
think
know,
it's not found
hit
because it
hit the link.
basically my terminal trimmed the characters. Okay, now I'm going to
Mm.
open the real thing. Thank you, shitty terminal. And now you can see my trace in Dark Cloud, which is amazing. You can see everything that happened here. You have like a stacked view of the different spans that your trace had, etc., etc. Anyways, just to show these cool 012 features. But now that we did Dagger develop, this shouldn't compile right now, right? Because if I go to main.go,
I'm not sure what
this
you copied, so I don't know what the state is.
okay. So I have this, but I don't have the import. So
You're
this should
missing a few fixes there. You have the file, the go build options. That's a few different places.
okay. So this dagger.file and
We
then
have the go build
dagger.go
ops.
Okay, yeah. So we are good now. We are
Okay,
chilling.
let
We
me
are
reset.
rolling. We are coding. We are fixing, but we are not adding tests, which is what we want to do on the stream. That's it. That's all the fixes that I want to do. I don't see any more errors. Okay. So let's do a Dagger call, maybe. Functions.
Yeah.
Installing module, analyzing. Okay, nice. So we should be able to say test docker exec.
Yeah.
So call test docker exec.
And you need to
I guess
specify
this
the
is going to
source.
require the source, right?
Yep.
Yeah, which should be src dot.
Yep.
Nice. So let's wait for this test. So the idea again behind this is we were like chatting
Okay.
in the beginning about cdebug requiring the Docker binary here, which we are mounting because it seems like it doesn't need it in order to run the tests, but we just want to make sure. So we're gonna comment this line after these tests pass, and then see if something fails, and go from there. Like I don't know. Do you think AI is gonna be able to replace this flow and everything that we did, Mati, in the future?
No, no, I was actually just saying that if you wanted to see someone smoothly go over things without any error, you should watch an AI,
Yeah.
which is
So
kind of like a double
let's try
joke
to
because
make
AI
Devin
AI makes
basically.
more mistakes than we do at this point.
Mhm. Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, I'm really bullish on eventually some AI fixing this for us because I wish we wouldn't have spent like 20 something minutes finding this because it's very annoying.
Well, but this
It
is a
didn't,
very obscure type of thing that
yeah.
it's yeah.
But it didn't
avoid
add
those kinds
any
of
value,
discovery, but
anything of
yeah,
value, right? Of what we wanted to do. I mean, we wanted to do something entirely different, and then all of a sudden we got stuck in this like weird upgrade thing. But anyways,
yeah, but that's
okay,
software.
it's running the tests now. Yeah,
That's software engineering in a nutshell.
exactly. So it's basically saying it depends all the time, and then
Yeah,
hunting these weird bugs all over the place. Okay, seems to be running the tests
nice.
correctly, which is what we expected.
Yeah,
Yeah, generally these tests take a while because they do a bunch of things with
yeah.
Docker and all that.
Let's get into like the weeds of
Can I
doing the
just
container D while this runs, and we can, yeah, we can keep the output there on
uh,
the right.
okay? So let's for container E, which is this test. I wish I have a Vim plugin to actually fold and unfold things. I don't have. Do you have one? Like
What do
functions
you
and
want
all
to
that.
plug in?
How you can fold this function?
So I have a key binding, but if you go inside, like if you enter, I think
Yeah.
you can do set if. Can you try set I square brackets f? No, sorry, like set in terms of the letter set.
Which is the letter set?
So let's do it differently. Do vi and then the curly braces,
Oh, you mean
vi
this?
curly braces, and then set like zeta f.
Oh, zit. Okay,
Yeah,
zit f.
there you go.
Oh, I didn't know this. Man, this is a
Yeah,
good one.
there you go.
Okay, so it's this and zit f. Okay.
Yeah, you can toggle it. I keep forgetting what the way to toggle it is because it continues to exist. I think if you do like set f, can you try doing that?
Can you do it does it recognize that you're in a function and does it automatically without like doing all these crazy highlighting things?
I have a like you can integrate it with tree sitter,
Oh,
and
that
that's
makes
what I
sense.
do
Yeah.
like locally with the key
Mm,
bindings I have. So I have
mm,
an like set
nice.
fi, which is
Yeah.
like set if, sorry, which is like fold inside the function.
Oh, yeah. Nice.
But yeah,
Nice. Nice. Nice.
so
Nice.
if you do set c
Yeah.
standing in when you created it, like open it up and then you set c.
Yeah.
No, where you were, there you go. There you toggle it basically
Oh, that's
once
nice.
you create it, and you can delete it with set capital D. Yeah,
Oh, okay. You create false. Okay, nice. Good one. I did not.
exactly. Yeah,
Okay, so this test passed. I would assume this returns a container. So I guess I should have
nice.
got the output right.
Cd out. Yeah.
Yeah. So this is gonna run. Why is it failing now? Uh,
Oh, I think you're.
yeah,
Yeah.
just the typo.
Yeah.
So this should be fast because we didn't change anything and we're using a cache mount. So it should be. Should it
Yeah.
be running the test again, right? Hopefully.
Well, we did change the code,
No, but it shouldn't be running the Go tests again because the Go tests should be cached.
but
Okay,
we
something weird.
we changed the Dagger module.
No, it's fast, see? So it's like super quick. Yeah,
Did
yeah.
I think it was running stuff, but yeah, okay.
Anyways,
Okay.
so for container E, so we were speaking before starting the stream with Mati that container E has a specific thing where it's not allow you to run container in one server and actually running the client. Oh wait, let's do this before. Sorry to confuse the audience, but we're gonna do this because we wanted to do this in the first place, which is basically commenting the Docker binary and then running this again to see what happens.
You're looking at the container dexec function, not the Docker exec.
Oh man, thank you, Mati.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna comment this, and then I'm gonna comment that, and then we'll see what happens. Okay, let's see again. Yeah, basically we are trying to understand if we need the container binary or not for cdbug to work, and if we needed the Docker CLI, which is something that we did on the past stream, which doesn't seem to be necessary, but we'll see. we are gonna see. Okay, so this started and
Even
then
if we
it's running
don't
the
need the
tests.
CLI, I imagine that the constraint of having the client on one
Oh, so it fails.
machine and the oh yeah, it's trying to do
Docker
Docker run.
executable.
Yeah,
But where is it trying to do this?
in the
On
integration test, like I now remember. It starts the
oh, it's part
nginx.
of the integration test. Okay.
Yeah, exactly. It's like the setup basically.
So if we go to end to end exec, let's see if containerd actually requires the because
Yeah.
I don't see here that it requires the CTR.
So if you go to the fixture containerd run background,
Yeah.
there we should see the command. Yeah,
Oh yeah,
there you go.
CTR. Okay.
Yeah,
Oh, so the tests actually need this. Okay.
exactly. Yeah.
Okay.
So they
Okay.
start a
Let's.
container
Yeah.
um,
Hmm.
using the containerd CLI, which we
Yeah.
could actually use the SDK for the integration test,
Yeah. I don't
right?
know why he
Because
uses the.
we just need to create a container.
Yeah, that's weird. I don't know why
Uh,
he uses the binary. He could perfectly use the
I
CLI
guess
as well.
my guess is that it kind of makes sense to use the binary if what you want to test is how users create containers and make sure that cdebug works with that traditional way instead of using like the native
Yeah.
SDK.
Fair enough.
Uh, but yeah, I don't know.
Okay, let's. I mean, we are. How much time have we been streaming already? Do we have the time?
Um, 55 minutes.
Oh, damn. Okay, let's try to make this quick. So 55 minutes to fix things. No, don't ship anything.
Yeah.
So are we gonna follow the same approach and because I just mentioned that CTR doesn't work, containerd doesn't work across services. Like we can't really spin up like a containerd
Mm-hmm.
image here and then use it here because the CTR we can't really set like a CTR host equivalent in containerd
Yeah.
because containerd only listens in local sockets.
Yeah.
It doesn't seek it doesn't listen on like
The
TCP
Docker
ports or
host.
anything.
Okay.
Yeah. So
So we could create like a start from containerd and then see if we can, I don't know, use APK or something to install Go, the Go version
I
that we
would do
want.
the other way around. I would install Go and then I would just copy the containerd binary.
But we don't need only the containerd binary. We need also the socket, right? Like the process itself.
Yeah, but the process is gonna be started before running the tests. So probably in a with exec we can just run a script that launches containerd and then run the basically the test, right?
Okay.
That's what I was thinking about. But
Okay.
first we need the containerd binary. So let me see if there's a Docker image that where we could borrow the binary from.
Mm-hmm.
So containerd and then uh, we have Rancher, but it only has 3 pools, but has been updated last week. Okay, this is weird. Updated 4 years ago, 3 pools last week. What is this last week? Okay. Oh, this is the 3 pools. Okay, last week, but not in total. Okay,
Mm.
3.9 pools. Uh, container shim process. I mean, yeah. Oh, Linux. No, this is Linux kit. Different thing. Is this 5 million downloads? Wow. Uh, so let's sort by recently updated. UCP. This is Mirantis. Which is this person? M. Bentley. Okay. 3K pools and where's this image coming from? Docker run. Okay. Standard content. Seems like containerd plus CTR. It seems like this is what we need. Is it like multi-arch? No, only Linux AMD. So this is not going to work on a Mac machine, basically,
Why though?
because this is not an Arch binary. So,
But isn't it
Docker-
containerized within Dagger?
but Dagger is going to run an Arch container, basically, and this is an AMD 64 binary. So
What I
when you
mean is,
pull
yeah.
when you try to pull this image on Mac, it's not going to be able to pull it because this is a different architecture than the Docker runtime that you have.
I see. Okay.
So this is not going to work on Mac. It is not the same thing for Docker Dyn. Actually, has architectures for all the other images. I mean,
so the
having
engine cannot pull the image.
Yeah, it's not going to pull it because it's not in the same architecture of your
Can we
engine.
specify the platform that we want to use? Even that is not supported.
You can specify the platform, but it's going to use emulation. It's going to be super slow in Mac.
Okay.
Which is the Dyn? This one is the image, right? So if I go to Dyn, and Matthias is looking this, he doesn't trust me. So if you look Dyn, Dyn is supported in all the platforms, eh? Like
no,
AMD
I'm looking
64.
for containerd images to see if I can find
you
something.
can find one with the specified platform.
Yeah.
Yeah, so this one is like ARM64, which is Mac and basically AMD and Intel. So let's look for,
So installing containerd seems to be a simple thing, I think, because there's a tarball that contains both the containerd and the CTR binaries.
Oh, I have this one, I believe. I found Tianon, which is someone really, really known in the 9 days ago. And this one has like AMD and ARM v8. Yeah, this one is what we need. And Tianon is someone that I know in the community, so this one is he's very active.
But what I mean is that downloading the containerd and the CTR binaries seems to be just like downloading a tar and unpacking it.
179.
It seems simpler doing that than basing off of an image, getting a file, and then copying it over, right?
Yeah, the thing is that we need to like specify, download the right binary for ARM. We need to check the system architecture. We need to do all the checks ourselves instead of like pulling the image. It's automatic, right?
Okay.
I mean, we have this image here, which
Okay.
is fine.
Yeah.
Okay, let's use this image. 1719 is the last one. So we can do Tianon containerd. We can use this image. Thank you, Tianon, for the image. Oops, sorry. And then I forgot a T. And then from here, we don't care about anything. We are only going to take some files out of this. And then we can run our Go image, right? Let's see where the binaries are on this image. So if we run this image manually, we can do like a Docker run. Let's do a PS1. Yeah. Okay, Docker run rm this image it bash. Oh, this is. I'm wondering what the latest tag is here. So which?
It should be 1719. Yeah.
Oh, nice. Okay. How do you know? Because of the digest?
Because it was pushed at the
and
if you scroll a little bit further.
Yeah, I see the digest here. So this digest is equal to this digest.
Yeah, I was looking at the one at the top. So if you scroll a little bit up, 1719. There you go.
Yeah. Okay. Nice. Yeah. This is what we need. Okay. So going back to this, I'm inside the container, and then which CTR? Okay, and which containerd? It's user local bin. Okay. So
nice.
Now that we know, we can from here with file, we can say let's do file, right? Yeah.
No, actually, let's just leave the container there, so that we can reference it twice, right? So.
And where else do you want to reference it?
We need
I'm going to reference it here. I'm going to say Docker, not Docker, sorry, containerd.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to say here containerd file.
Oh yeah, exactly. That's
user local bin CTR, and this is going to be user local bin CTR. And the same thing here is going to be containerd.
Yep.
This is going to be containerd. And let's with directory. That's fine. I don't need to do this anymore. Let's, instead of like doing this exec for now, let's just return this container, and then I'm gonna do like a terminal to see with work there. This returns a container, not an error.
Command L.
So
yeah,
I guess I can just call sync, and that's it, right?
Does sync return a container?
Yeah.
Nice.
So, oops. So I can do this, and then I can do Dagger call, test container exec, and then terminal.
You need to specify the source.
Yes, sir. It's gonna complain.
Oops, no. After the container exec.
Oh, I thought it was an argument for the. Oh no, yeah.
No, right. No, we didn't make it. Yeah.
Like a constructor argument. Okay, terminal. Okay. So this is not gonna start privileged. Okay, it's pulling the image. It's generating stuff. Why did it fail now? Cannot use type. What? What is it complaining about?
Talking about Dagger Gen.
Daggergen.go. Okay. Let's try again.
Can you do a Dagger develop?
I'm in the right folder. Oh, I'm in CI.
Oh, okay. So it's without -m, yeah, or with that, yeah. There you go.
Exactly. Yeah, now it should be okay.
Nice.
Okay, I'm in the container now.
Nice.
Oh, I have this nice terminal thing here now. So I should be able to say container D. Okay. Container D. Okay, oh, it's not in the path. Oh, okay. So user local, yeah.
Oh, maybe this is a different. No, wait, hang on.
A different architecture?
Well.
Oh, file not found. Is this APK? APK search. File utils, which is a file command. APK file command package. How can I APK package contents? APK contents. There's a repository that I can search for contents somewhere over the rainbow here. Contents, and then file. Okay, packages file. APK add file, and then file. This is why x8660. Oh, maybe because it's like dynamically linked and it's missing like a library. I do. Oh, but, this is so probably because of this. We are using Alpine.
So yeah, it wouldn't explain why. Like, it wouldn't really explain why it cannot find the binary. So.
No, it's not that it cannot find the binary. It just can't run it, and it gives you that error. Basically.
Oh, okay.
So let's try with a non-Alpine image, like a non-Go Alpine image, and see what happens there.
Okay.
Because this one, the Tianon thing doesn't have like an Alpine tag, right? No. Okay. Oh, it has like a dind. Maybe we should use the dind one.
But we're not going to use it as a base, right? We just want the binary.
Yeah, you're right. I'm actually wondering which base this is based on. Okay, anyhow. So this is using the Go image. Okay, and now, okay, container D. Okay, use local bean container D. Okay, what? Still doesn't work. No, it's the same thing. It's like LDD. Oh, it's using muscle still. Why?
Oh, wait. 122 without nothing. Isn't that Alpine? By default?
From Go? No, I don't think so. This shouldn't be Alpine, I believe. Maybe I'm wrong, but I don't think so. Maybe I'm wrong. Oh wait, we are using. That's why. So we have it. Yeah,
Oh, I see.
we have a duplicated thing there as well. So this should be fast now because we
What is
already
it
have the
like
Alpine image.
Debian, the base image?
I think it's Debian or Ubuntu or something around that. Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, now it's different. So containerd. Yeah, see, it works.
Nice.
Nice. Containerd successfully booted. Okay, so I need to run this privileged. So this probably failed, right? So we need to like, let's see. So the Docker image that we were looking at, Tianon's, I think he has like a, does he have like a Docker run? Well,
So
one strange thing is that he's not running this as privileged, right? So uh, I guess we need to try
containerd
starting
does
a
have a
container.
rootless mode, though, right?
Yes. So let's see the Docker file here. Uh, he has does he have like an entry point? Oh, yeah, he has an entry point. He's doing some crazy UID mappings. We are root and running containerd, so let's do a few crude checks whether the Dean script has already run or we should automatically run it. Okay, that's fine. Also, it automatically detects if you are like in a Docker environment, which is nice.
Mm-hmm.
I would assume it sets.
Wait,
Where's the
but
Dean? Where's the Dean script? Maybe on the base on the Docker file. Uh, Debian, see. Yeah, okay. So yeah, the Dean script is basically this one. Okay, that
mm-hmm.
the one that sets like nesting C groups and all that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and then he installs the binaries on the different places. Yeah, so this should work as long as we run the thing as root, we should be able to make it work because I mean I'm surprised that it started, right? But I don't know what's gonna
Yeah.
happen if I try to start an engine. So let's try doing this. So let's
So one thing, like, remember that in the last stream we had an issue with stopping Dean because we were not starting it using the
yeah
entry point.
yeah.
So
So
maybe
let's
we should
do
also mount that, the Docker entry point
uh
for containerd.
like this one, you mean? Yeah, eventually yes. I just want to see if container actually works here. So I
Okay.
want to like start
Yeah, go ahead.
the daemon. So, yeah, like user local bean container and then send it to background. Okay, and now I want to do CTR version. Okay, so this connects to the server, which is nice. And then I should be able to say CTR image pool Alpine. Yeah, I need CTR image pool Docker IO library Alpine. Oh, damn, I can use history. Can I use bash? Okay, thank you, sir.
Wait.
Here.
You mistyped.
Yeah, I know, but I just moved to bash because I couldn't use history before. This shell and
Oh, I see. Okay. Okay.
CTR image pool Alpine.
You are root now.
Yeah, that's fine, but I'm not running this as privilege.
Oh, the container. True. Yeah.
Yeah, Docker IO. So I don't think running containers is going to work.
Library Alpine.
Thank you, Matty. Object required.
Like a ref, like a specific tag.
CTR image pool. This was like this, and then ref, and the ref is Docker IO library Alpine. Fail to resolve reference Docker object required.
What if you do like colon latest?
Oh, you're right. Yeah, that's it. Okay, and now it's like CTR
Operation not permitted.
run. Oh, what do you say? What?
It failed.
Oh, to pull?
Failed to
Oh,
mount.
because of
Yep.
this.
Mm-hmm.
Operation
makes
not.
sense,
Yeah,
right?
this is probably because of the overlay
The
stuff. So if I
non-privileged.
do,
Yeah.
so if I run the terminal, so let's do one more try. If I do this, and then I think I can specify here yeah, insecure root capabilities true. So let's try user local bin container D. Okay, ctr I pull docker io library alpine latest. Let's see if this works. Hopefully, yes, it worked.
Nice.
And then I say ctr run. This is let's pull instead of like alpine. Well, ctr run. What is the command? Image id command. Okay, so we can say docker io library alpine latest id is foo, and then the command is ls-la. Binary not installed. Oh, I need the shim. I need this container D shim run cv2. Okay, so I need this file from this probably. I'm gonna find my script container D. Okay, this is good to know.
The
So let's
famous
do
shim.
let's do. I'm gonna do the docker run again. User local bin. Yeah, so I have the okay. Let's do with file. I can't do multiple
Oh,
files here,
and
right?
run C as well, right?
Yes, you're right. So I need. Oh, and I need the din script as well. So I need.
Do we?
Yes, because this is run by the entry point automatically. The din. Yeah, I need. I definitely need
Okay.
it for sure.
Are we going to use like the that particular entry point, or are we just going to wrap it ourselves?
No, I mean we need to. I mean we need to call this din script somewhere because this is the one that sets nested C groups and all that. Otherwise, I think it's gonna fail.
I see. Okay. 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 So can you mount the entire directory, the entire user local bin directory?
I guess I can copy the whole directory, but I don't want to override whatever I have on the target file system. So I don't know if I can basically copy the whole thing. You know what I mean?
You can exec into Debian. I don't think you should find anything, but you can see because we need
So
all of those. But yeah, if you Docker
I
exec into Alpine into
need to
Golang
go
122.
Golang 122, and it's getting a little bit late, so I guess we can finish this and wrap it up here. It's
Yeah.
been interesting session. We don't have any messages on chat, so this was mostly like a troubleshooting session today, above everything. User local bin. Okay, nice, perfect. Thank you, Mati.
Yep.
So we can just copy, as you were saying, the with directory. Oh, we're putting, so we can put cdbug afterwards. So we can copy
Yep.
here, and then it's gonna be with directory, user local bin, and container directory, user local bin. Okay. Okay, so if we do the test one last time and we can wrap it up here. So I'm gonna run the terminal again with insecure root capabilities. I just want to make sure that I'm able to run a container at this stage. Okay, bash user local bin. Okay, ctr image pool docker io library. Let's pull nginx. Oh, I didn't start container.
Oh, right. Weird that it just got stuck.
Probably it's waiting for it to start. Okay, and now we can run. We can pull the image. Oh, pull the image, and then I can say ctr run. Docker. It's very annoying to type the whole image.
Yeah.
Docker library nginx latest, and then the ID is foo. And I think this is because we didn't run the din
The
thing that I
din.
was telling you about.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, like procfs and
Okay.
file
Real
close.
quick, can you
Yeah,
re-exit because that's gonna take us like 1 minute and then we can close it. Like exit there, rerun
yeah,
it, and then run like
the
Docker
entry
D
point.
entry point instead of,
Yeah,
and
is it
then
Docker
run
D
that
entry
in the
point?
background. Uh,
It's yeah, Docker.
oh, sorry, Docker entry point, not Docker D.
Okay, so this started locally. This started successfully. One last time, let's do ctr image pool docker io library nginx latest. I should copy this to my clipboard so I don't type it every time. And then dun, 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 cross your fingers. ctr run docker io library nginx latest. Ooh. And it didn't work.
Hmm.
Um,
Hmm. What did it say? The error?
so it says
Failed to mount
fail to create
rootfs.
shim task, fail to mount rootfs component, invalid argument. Are we sure that the script got executed?
Failed to read. Interesting that it's trying to open up init.pid. What's that? Oh, but that's a warning. Okay.
So yeah, so this does this. Where is it running the din? This no, this is a din, and then the docker d. So according to the oh wait, this is only if you run the script with container d, right?
Oh, I see. Okay.
If you run the thing with container d and the user is root, then run din.
Okay. Yeah.
So let's try that one. So if I'm going to run the docker entry point and then run container d, I have no idea if this worked. How do I know if it is executed? Let's do. Does it print anything? No. Let's do user local bin. Do I have vi? No. apt. So let's do this really quick. Local bin docker entry point and
It
then
it it didn't exist. I think it's just Vim.
vim.
Yeah.
Okay, let's do it. User local bin docker entry point, and then here we're just gonna say entering about to execute din. Why I can't save it? Okay. Docker entry point container d. We have. I don't see that message.
No.
No. So if the UID is 0, which is the case, we are root. So let's do a few crude. Okay, that's fine. But why is it not entering on this if mount point dash q tmp? What is this? Uh,
Can we look at the Docker file of containerd to see if he starts the binary in any special way?
so the Docker file is this one,
Mm-hmm. Like near the
and the
bottom
entry
when
point
it
is no. This container.
defines a var leave containerd. It creates a bunch. It created a bunch of directories. You can see that it created run containerd, var leave containerd.
Yeah, but the weird thing is that it's not like let's echo something here.
But it's failing when it runs. So maybe it's missing some stuff because I did see like a warning
But
saying that it
it's not
couldn't
entering here,
create
Mati. It's
files.
not printing this. It's not printing this or this. So it's not
Um,
executing this.
well, but at the top, what does it say? Set. dash EUO but fail. Any of that disables standard out?
No, no, this is a different thing. So
Okay.
let's run it again. Oh, I have the foo now. So it is getting here, but it is not.
Okay.
So if I add an X, I think it's
Wait,
X.
what's that? It's an and. What's that container thing?
Uh,
Actually, I don't think we want the dind. I don't think we want that to run.
no, we need it in because we are in a Docker container. This basically sets C groups and C groups
Oh,
nesting.
okay. And what if is it expecting like a what's the container thing
So
there?
let's do this. Since it enters here, let's do this and that's it. I mean, we are sure it's gonna run it, and that's it. Okay, this run it because we have the foo and it.
Mhm.
Okay, exec dind. Okay, okay. So this executed this. E pull, we pull nginx, and then we are. Okay, it says container already exists. So let's say instead of foo, let's run bar. No, it doesn't work.
Wait, but look at the warning and that stuff. Open run container d var init.py. No such file directory. In the in the Docker file, it was creating the run container d directory as well as the var leave container d. Maybe it needs that in order to run with those kind of permissions.
Let's try.
There's also another one at the bottom. Yeah, that one. And I would restart container d just in case. Maybe there's
FG,
some stuff that gets like loaded or something at the beginning.
G2. Okay. And then CTR. Okay. Bus. Now it failed with.
Same error. Yeah.
Yeah,
Failed
but
to
this is
mount root
this is a
FS.
cleanup.
Yeah, but the cleanup I think is happening just because it failed.
So it
So
says
now
loading
the
plugin.
like in the past you did a run and then you
Stream
wouldn't be able to
disconnected.
use the same name again in the follow-up run. I think that's just because the cleanup didn't happen. Uh, to mount
Yeah,
root.
I think it's not related. I think we need to like probably start containering with debug log, and maybe we're gonna see more about what happened because I think that the container fails to start for some reason we are not seeing, and then we get these weird messages here at the end. Can we let's
It it
try
says it says that you need to mount a volume in var lib container d at the very minimum. Uh,
where?
I'm looking at an issue. Failed to create shim, failed to mount rootfs, invalid argument unknown. So it says that it needs like a proper proper volume there.
Yeah, maybe it needs a volume in a specific path that we are not supplying.
In var lib container d, the Docker file had it.
The Docker file has a volume.
Yep.
Okay, I don't have a volume here.
We're not
I
using the
don't.
Docker file. We're using Go as a base.
Yeah, I know.
I think
But
it's best to just use container d as a base and install Go.
yes, I don't know if
Like
we. I don't think we
installing
mount.
dependencies like Go is usually much easier than installing dependencies. I need to do fancy stuff with the file system. Um,
Yeah,
we
yeah, we
probably
can
want to
try to do
stop it
that.
now that we are at 1 hour and 28 minutes and follow up next week.
Yeah, let's wrap it up now. So basically, uh, we the other approach is basically using container based image. To be honest, we don't really need to install Go because the only thing that we need to do is we need to run Go test, right? So we need the
Yeah,
Go
we need to
binary.
run Go
Okay,
tests. Yep.
okay, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, okay, yeah. Anyways, so maybe next week we can follow the approach of like based the image on container and then
Yeah.
install Go there. Yeah, go from there.
Yeah. I think that's gonna be simpler. Maybe.
Okay.
Hope.
Okay, so we can go to the outro, Mati, and we can wrap it up like
Yeah.
pretty fast. So yeah, basically, today wasn't like a very productive Daggerization because
Well,
we
but the
spent.
last week was super productive and it got merged, so we had to compensate. We had to screw up a little bit. It
Yeah,
was too
there's
perfect.
wins and loses
Yeah.
exactly. So yeah, the idea, just to do a summary, we were trying to continue Daggerizing CDBug, especially around the containery flow. Ivan already told us that Daggerizing containery, or like running containery in a container, is not generally straightforward. Like similarly to Docker or any container service, it has its own like quirks. And then
Mhm.
I guess the most challenging problem is that you can't really run the containeries client on a separate machine, or like a separate container, or like a separate process namespace than the containery process. So yeah, basically we're trying to do that today, and then we found like some issues trying to like copy the containery binaries into another image. Next week we are going to try probably basing our executions on the standard container image, and then see how it goes from there. Mati,
Nice.
anything else to add?
No, it's just gonna be a better week.
Yeah, there's good and bad ones. So hopefully next one is a good one.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you everyone. If you have any questions around Dagger or containers or CI/CD or anything in general, please drop into our Discord or send us an email, like a message, whatever you want. Yeah, thank you for sharing this Friday with us again. Have a good
Nice.
weekend.
Thank you
Take
everyone for
care.
joining. Bye,
Bye bye.
fellas.